The thing is, when somebody's been given worldly authority, you have to be responsible for it. But it also opens up the opportunity for you to abuse that authority by overextending it when you shouldn't have. So just having ability does not mean you have authority. So you are putting them into a corner and saying, hey, if you're going to be here, you're going to just have to listen to what I say, which is an overextension of the authority. No, Jonathan and Susie have a higher authority. Even in Daystar, the higher authority is God. So in this situation, who's putting themselves in place of God? Yes, out of wisdom, an employee can entertain additional requests, but those requests can't be illegal requests. And also, the employee is at their own discretion to the extent of what additional work to do. You can't just have a blanket authority over your employees.
Prepared for anything. I just have to be honest, and then the decision's in your hands.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
Simple,
Yeah, but I
simple.
mean, the ball's not in my court, it's in your court. It's
How?
in your court.
I just, like I said,
You submit to my authority or you don't.
yeah,
and
like
that's-
whatever I say to read, if I'm not comfortable, then I have to stick with my convictions.
Well, whatever you read, if you don't agree with the viewer's comment, it's not your right to agree or disagree with it. If a viewer has a comment about me or you or anybody else, it's a nice comment, that's a good thing to read it. That's not a bad thing to have anything to do with you. You're reading a viewer comment. That's
I'm
what
representing it. It's a lie.
You're not
It's real.
representing
I'm,
anything. It's
I'm
not a
reading
lie.
it out.
It's
I'm
not a
reading
lie.
it.
It's not a lie.
It's a lie if I say something
It's
that
not,
I don't
it has
believe.
nothing to do with you.
If I
you
say
don't
something,
believe
I don't
Doug's
believe
a
it.
good man.
It
No,
has-
I'm not gonna just
It
read
has
fluff.
nothing to do with you. It is a viewer comment. It's not.
The scope of work of the show is for Jonathan and Susie to give their views. If they are going to fraudulently represent themselves in a way that isn't what their true views are, then they are lying and breaking God's laws.
A Susie comment is a viewer comment.
I can't go against my convictions in that, and
Well,
I'm
then
not
don't
challenging.
come back then.
Okay.
You're gone. You're
Okay.
fired.
That's
If
right.
you can't read a nice comment about Doug, I don't want you here.
Yeah.
You won't do the green room, you won't do anything.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you, John?
I'm just going to seek the Lord and I'm going to pray. I
Well,
I love you and respect
There's got to
you.
be a heart change, and you see there's not.
Yeah.
No, I definitely.
And I knew if there wasn't a heart change, then nothing would change. Until the heart changes.
Yeah. I think you guys have got yourself in a position to what you are going to down this hill. This is the hill you're going to down. I think that's the
I'm
choice.
just doing what
I just said I'm
God
gonna. I'm not saying I'm not or I'm yes or no. I'm just saying I'm just gonna pray. You'll know if I read a comment or not. Like if I'm gonna apply. If I'm going. If
Well,
if I come on and I say I'm not gonna read the comment, then you'll know my decision.
No,
So-
that's not what's going to happen. That you're not getting back on the set until she knows that you're submitted. It's not a matter of you doing what you want to do when you want to do it.
So you want him to submit to her above God, from my understanding. Because she is requesting he break kingdom laws, which goes against God's authority, which means she's asking him to put her authority over God's authority.
It's a matter of her knowing today that you're submitted to her and that you trust her and you're willing to do what she says. And she may give you longer than that. She may give you till tomorrow or whatever. But all I'm saying is, this is not a religious process of you going home and praying. This is a process, a very practical process of you telling your boss whether you're behind her or not, whether you'll submit.
She's the authority, she's the boss. Listen to Mr. Jimmy Evans. I'm trying to understand what you are saying. This is not a spiritual matter. Every aspect of your life is a spiritual matter.